gotta move on. You know, when you know better, you do better, right? Right? Right. Hey guys, it is Keisha, and today's video is all about my natural hair, which may be a surprise since I have it covered up. But this is the style I'm wearing today, y'all. So we still gonna talk about hair though, even though it's covered up. Do me a solid and make sure you subscribe if you have not, and thumbs up the video if anything that I am saying in this video speaks to your heart. Or you can relate to. Make sure that you thumbs up the video and comment as well. With this being the beginning of a new year, of course, there are goals that everyone has. One of my goals is a hair goal, and that is to retain length. So it's not the problem of hair growing, it's retaining what has grown. So I'm going to do my best to do that this year. I big chopped for the second time about 5 years ago, and I don't feel like my hair length is as long as it should be for 5 years, just based off of how long my hair was the first time I big chopped, right before the second time, how long it had gotten. I think I was 3 or 4 years in at that point, and I feel like my hair kind of reflects that same length now. And so, yeah, I want to change that. I want to retain length. Honestly, I just want my hair to be healthy. Of course, the products that I am using are affordable. Now, what you deem affordable is based off of your own finances, but I just try to stay within a certain price range, and I don't want to go crazy and spend a lot of money on products, especially if I don't know if they're going to work for me. So I did buy this My L Organics, which I've used their products many, many times and have mentioned them in other videos. But it is the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I mainly got this because I know that rosemary is good for your scalp. And this is all about scalp care. Like, this isn't, to me, this isn't like some magic growth oil or anything like that. This is mainly just to care for my scalp. And I've been using this for about a month, and I've been using it maybe twice a week at most. Definitely not every day. I think that's a bad idea. But yeah, it contains rosemary and peppermint. And I've tried to make my own version of this years ago, probably 2 years ago. And let me tell you, that is not easy to do. Like, because rosemary is a very strong scent, and so is peppermint. So, yeah, I was walking around smelling like some herbal tea for sure. But with this, that's not the case. They have the blend just right. It does have a slight scent to it, but it dissipates as the day goes. So, yeah, and you do have that sensation from the peppermint, that stimulation, blood flow, and all of that. I've been enjoying it. It does have this easy dropper, so you can get how much you need and use it that way. So there you go. The little demonstration for you, little demonstration. See that? Yeah. Because a lot of products work better together if they're formulated to work together, I went ahead and got the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask from My L Organics. And it, of course, it has the same ingredients, the rosemary and the peppermint. And it has a lot of other ingredients as well. It has aloe, olive oil, sunflower oil. Yeah, a lot of good things. I do deep condition my hair every week, so I've only been using this for about, that's how it looks, just simple, creamy. I've only been using this about, I don't know, I've kind of went between this and a different deep conditioner. So, yeah, I don't know how long I've been using this, but it does leave my hair very conditioned. It has a good amount of slip, so it makes it easier to put in your hair for deep conditioning, and it rinses out very well. And within that same line, I went ahead and decided to get the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo. I have not used this yet. I just bought this recently. I was using the My L Organics. I forget the name of it. I'll put it on the screen or show it here. I was using that shampoo for a while, and then I discovered that it had silk aminos in it. I don't know why I didn't see that before, but me and silk aminos just do not mix. For whatever reason, it just dries my hair out. So, yeah, I had to do away with that and stop using it, even though it smells really good and it has a good amount of slip and it gets my hair clean. I just don't want to risk it. I don't feel like it, because it was a shampoo, I don't feel like it stayed on my hair long enough to dry it out or make it brittle, but I just don't want to risk it. So now that I know that it's in there, I'm just like, I gotta move on. You know, when you know better, you do better, right? Right? Right. Okay. You're with me on that. I do have type 4 hair. I do have fine strands. So, because I have fine strands, my hair seems to want to break pretty easily. One thing that I used to use the first time around when I was natural before my second big chop was I used to do protein treatments. And I didn't do them all the time. It was more like 2 or 3 times a year. But since I have big chop the second time, within this 5 year span, I have not done a protein treatment that I can remember at all. My OG favorite protein treatment was the AphoG 2 minute reconstructive treatment. And I decided not to get the big bottle just because I know that I'm only going to do this 2 to 3 times a year at most. So I decided to go ahead and get these packs that my beauty supply store had. Shout out to Mandy's here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is just the pack, the easy pack to use. And I bought 2 of them. I probably should have bought 3, but we'll just stick with 2 for now because I don't know how my hair is going to react. You know, my hair just seems a little different this time around than it did the first time. So I don't know how it's going to react. But this is supposed to add strength and softness in one step, quick and effective against heat and chemical damage. Which I shouldn't really have much of that as far as heat is concerned, just because I don't really use heat, except for when I'm kind of stretching my hair right before I put any type of braids or something like that in it. So, but I thought, you know, maybe I need to fortify my hair strands a little bit. Do you use protein treatments on your hair? If so, tell me which ones you use. Tell me how that's going for you. If you don't use protein treatments, tell me why. Let me know. I'm curious to know what you guys are doing. I have been keeping up on my trim, so that's good. The last trim I had was in October before my trip. So I think I'm due for one very, very soon. So, but I am trying my best to take care of my hair in 2023. I don't think I did a bad job in 2022, but yeah, I'm going to focus a little bit more on my ends, but also on my scalp. And we'll get there. I hope so. If you have hair goals, let me know below. And again, if you are doing protein treatments, let me know below what you're using. And if you don't do them, let me know why. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.